Welcome to The New Perspective, a channel dedicated to awakening consciousness. A place to join together with companions in our spiritual journey. Hi, it's Denny. Welcome to The New Perspective, our place to grow together in consciousness as we wake up to who we really are. And today, I'm going to talk a little bit about the things that get in our way. You know, we were all born, we were all babies, we all came into these families. And when we did, we go into what I call the trance, that childhood trance, where everything we learn about ourselves isn't questioned. It's in the trance. It's how we've learned to survive our childhood. And so, what happens to so many of us while we're in this trance is we develop these incredible coping mechanisms, these behaviors that allow us to move through the childhood, well, if not seamlessly, then at least with hope that things will continue to get better or will someday improve. Here's what I'm talking about. Here you are. You're the child in this family, and oh my, all of a sudden, here comes another baby. Mom needs help. Well, you begin to help mom. Oh my God, do you get praised? Oh, honey, you are so wonderful. What would we do without you? Huh? Take a look. Oh, that feels so good. The next thing you find yourself doing is helping out everywhere you can. Oh, honey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that. And thus it begins our over giving. We know now as children that works to give. So anytime we get shaky, we see if we can find some place, something we can do so somebody will tell us how good we are. People pleasers. We love the feedback. Now, suddenly, well, not suddenly, over time, we become adults. We find ourselves in a relationship. Things feel a little shaky. Well, what's the first thing we do? We start to give. Oh, look at that husband of mine. Well, he really needs me to go out and buy him bunches of new socks and new underwear. So he's just going to feel so loved. And then I'm going to fix his favorite meal. And then I'm going to do everything I can to make him know that, take a look. He didn't ask for any of this. You're just doing this because this is what you've always done when you get afraid. You've begun to overgive. He's never asked for it, or she's never asked for it. The person you're with has no idea you're even giving. You're just doing what you've always done when you get shaky and afraid. And then suddenly you notice, wait a minute, nobody's telling me how wonderful I am. Nobody's telling me what a great job I'm doing. What's going on here? And here comes the resentment. Ooh, you know that inner dialogue that says, oh God, one more thing I have to do for you. You never had to do it in the first place. But listen to that inner voice. Become conscious. When you hear that voice of resentment, oh God, here you come again. What can I get for you, sweetheart? When you start to hear that, pay attention. Your old childhood coping mechanisms are coming up. You're behaving just like you did as a child. You're trying to get love, and you're unconscious of it. Well, so is your partner. They don't even see it. So look what happens. We wind up angry. We wind up just filled with so much garbage that nobody even asked for the gifts that we're giving. So this is one of the first coping mechanisms we all need to take a look at. Are you an overgiver in your relationship? Do you find yourself just, oh, filled with anger, feeling like you're not appreciated, you're not valued? Take a look at that. Does that come from outside you? Or does that come from your attempting to do your old behaviors and nobody notices? This is what I mean about getting conscious of childhood wounds. The strategies we used to get through our childhood, to be sure we were loved, to be sure we were valued, does not always work in our adult relationships. And we think it's because they don't appreciate us. We've not been able to see that it's because we're doing all this stuff that nobody even asked for. So today, take a look at the possibility that you might just be an overgiver. You just might be giving to get, which really isn't giving at all, which is really manipulation. Oh, God, that's hard to hear. After you give so much, just ask you. No, darling, when you're filled with that kind of anger that nobody's noticing, you're giving to get. You're manipulating. You're trying to go back to that old way. No, no, no. It's time to get conscious. Time to see what it is that's making you so frightened. It's time to talk to your partner about what's going on in the relationship rather than settling for trying to manipulate your way out of it as you did as a child. Again, this is all about waking up. And when we wake up, we can begin to choose love. Oh my goodness. He didn't even see it. She didn't ask for it. Of course, she didn't notice. We can stop making those that are close to us wrong because we're overgiving. So, time to wake up. Time to allow ourselves to begin to see so that we can choose love over fear. So we can recognize when fear is here. And overgiving is certainly one big way. So, until we meet again and talk more about these early childhood strategies, I want you all to be thinking about this and take this opportunity to choose love and choose love again. See you next time.